could we get back to this thing? Because I don't like leaving things hanging.
Yeah.
Because you said, apparently I didn't say anything that was positive. It was very negative. I believe when you say something, you must be well informed before you attack someone or say that they've said something. So I believe that you might have an idea of what you think I said, and I want to know what is that thing. Because the only thing we spoke about was the ghost lady thing, her being attacked when she was trying to ask a question. Us as a room.
No.
As
Apparently,
this
you've said
podcast.
things alone.
Where?
I don't know.
Alone?
Whatever.
No, we only
apparently.
spoke about you on this podcast.
Okay, that's fine. But here's the thing. What I'm saying.
Alone,
No,
that's
alone,
not
never.
Okay,
Never.
But here's the thing.
We were talking
That's
about
why
what
I said
happened on that
apparently.
episode.
Okay, apparently, those are words.
Yes,
Apparently
I don't
means
like assumptions.
not
That's why I
having
wanted us
assurance.
to finish it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why I said apparently. I did not say unequivocally.
Yes, but then you're planting a seed as if I've said something negative.
But I also planted a seed that said, I didn't really look. Because as a person, me, I don't really go digging into things that are not my business. At the end of the day, that was your business. It is not
No, it wasn't my business.
Hold on a second. It is not my responsibility to tell you what you said. You remember what you said. I'm not here to get into the nitty-gritty.
But you started the topic. That's what I'm
Londie
asking.
Not spoken about you
I
outside
didn't
of that
speak about you
episode.
outside of that
ever.
episode. But
Hold on.
you planted a seed as if I've spoken about you negatively outside of this network. This is a show where we talk about pop culture and things that have happened in the entertainment space. And we were talking about and reiterating what happened in that episode. So we were saying we did not like the treatment that Ghost Lady got. It wasn't a thing of it was just me. People just singled out Londie London because, I mean, I'm well known.
Which is
fine.
fine.
That was the only reason.
And that's why I'm reserving you the right to say what you're saying right now, that people singled out, just as people singled out. So I watched involuntarily because sometimes I don't watch, but a significant other was actually watching the podcast. And Ghost Lady is just doing her job. When she asks things, at the time I'm not familiar with her, I don't know her. But over the times, I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, no, she's meant to give these questions in the way she gives them. But depending on who's sitting on the seat, people will interpret it differently. There was a guy that was here, a musician, what was his name?
Shazik.
Yeah. And the way she was asking, he also got a little, a porcupine-ish, but no one is really going into that because that is not their interpretation of him, which is fine. That's what you got from Thandeka. But the point is, for me, which is funny, I love that you say you're here. So you're familiar with the Ghost Lady. And if you're familiar with her, you'll understand that she's meant to sharpshoot certain questions.
You feel like she's a bit provocative.
As she should be.
Yeah.
In a show like this.
Okay.
She is designed to be. Because I've analyzed. So with you knowing that design and then saying you don't like the treatment, which is not a treatment that's very adverse from what was coming from the other person, then I don't see anything to really say you're talking about because you kind of like familiar with
it. You talked about it.
No, I'm talking about that.
Elaborating on what you
said. There's a clip here that says to you, we had an issue or interpreted a certain way.
Yes, I was explaining the topic that you had started about me and singled me out.
Okay,
whereas it was a topic of the show.
Okay, for me,
it wasn't a Londie London
I have a good memory. The reason I said that, I said people's interpretation. And you just happen to be a hypothesis of mine. Nah, that is it. That you said something.
No, but you said I said a negative thing.
Whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, skis. If I'm not,
thank you for that.
Then directly to it.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say to you is people have to go back, because now it's going to become a back and forth. People can see you the way they want to. They have a right to. Stop listening to people about who is Thandeka. Thandeka will show you who Thandeka is through actions. I've said to people, I don't enter business that does not concern me. But whenever I'm addressing something, I'm factual. Opinions don't help anybody because you think this. It's not based in reality or truth or anything. But if you base something in reality, I can ask you, in reality, were you wearing black on that day? Can you say no? You can't say no. Because once you say no, you're lying.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Opinion is something completely different.